Hi, Capricorn. I hope you're doing well. This is your second half of July reading 2020. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate being part of this journey. I often ask myself if I should continue doing this. Maybe somebody out there is asking if they should continue doing something that they're trying, that's new to them. Maybe you're asking yourself, somebody out there is asking themselves if they are doing the right kind of work or making the right decisions in their family and friends, and because things don't seem to be flowing very well. Okay. So today I'm going to try to deliver you what you need. And it may not be, what you want to hear. So, excuse me, it's just the way the energy is coming through. All right. So we're going to do a Celtic cross. We're going to start with you and the situation. So I have perspective. This is basically the Hangman energy, and these cards, they're archangel energy cards, something like that. Anyway, so it's number 12, which would be the Hangman in a typical deck. So the situation is, maybe you're ready to come out of being stuck, feeling stuck. Maybe you're ready to try to understand what's going on around you. What's going on? What do you need to do to change the situation? It's a place of feeling uncomfortable. I'm ready to come out of being held captive. Yeah. Let's look at what crosses you. Maybe you're starting to come out from that place of being held captive. Maybe you've done some work, or you've waited long enough. What crosses you is, it's chaos. It's challenges that seem kind of futile. It's other people's drama. It's lies. Kind of lies, but they seem like they're affecting you. Other people's stuff is affecting you. As possibly contributing to your feeling stuck. It's actually blocking you from coming out of that place of being the hangman. So, yeah, other people's stuff is preventing you from moving forward, right? Other people's drama. They keep wanting me to come back to that. Best outcome in this situation. This is the Two of Cups reversed. So the best outcome would be to be honest about what you think. To be honest about the lack of love, the lack of commitment, the lack of truly somebody seeing you for who you are. That's a tough one. The lack of understanding about an emotional situation, the lack of understanding about best outcome. Best outcome. Okay, so they're telling me to go back. Okay, best outcome is understanding that this, whatever's happening, is because of the lack of love for each other. Okay, ourselves and each other. This is the foundation. So this is really interesting. It's a four of Ariel, and I'll just read what this card says. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save and spend money. So this is Yeah, this is resistance to change. This is the Four of Pentacles. So this is protecting our lives, our heart, our thoughts, and resisting the change. Some of us are actually being kept in a place due to outside circumstances like, quarantine, for example. And that is something beyond ourselves. That's something that's going on outside of ourselves, right? But also there's a lot of there is a need for change in the way we think and in the world around us. And it has been created by a lack of love. And so a lack of love for ourselves and others is like looking outside of ourselves for the answers. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, so the past is the wheel, and this is the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune reverse talks about bad luck, bad luck, fated situations. And it is like a fated situation. It had to. It's kind of like things had to get extreme so we would see things, or somebody would see something. The near future is a Six of Gabriel, and this is really good because this is a Six of Wands and a success, victory. What does that mean? Okay, what that means is how do I have victory from here? This place of being stuck and not having love and all of this stuff that seems kind of negative. Well, there's something about identifying where you are and accepting it, accepting our part in whatever's going on, okay? The moment we accept our part in whatever's going on, what we overlooked, our choices, what they brought us, our inability to look inside sometimes, and a lot of us, almost everybody is having this, okay? It's like a collective thing. Being slowed down enough so you can get your power back. And I know there's other circumstances outside, that are creating this and limitations that are being put on us physically, right? But it's our opportunity to find the truth in it, to find our truth. So the Six at Gabriel is the congratulations, is victory in finding out what your truth is, so you can move forward with success. Because once you know what your truth is, you know that moving forward in whatever situation is going to assist you. So the past is the fated event that brought us all here, where we suffered loss, didn't we? We all did. Why is that? What did we give away? Our power, our knowledge, the looking at what's going on in the world, saying I can't make a decision because this has nothing to do with me. Well, it kind of does, doesn't it? We're realizing that everything has something to do with us, doesn't it? So the Six of Gabriel is saying you've done a wonderful job. It's time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. So the next card is you. Two of Gabriel. Okay, so you're telling me congratulations, but yet I've got no path here. My path is being blocked. Two of Gabriel is like the young emperor when he has two wands and he's trying to decide where it's going to go because he has a new journey now. Things have changed. Okay. And this is being blocked. Right now you're still feeling blocked. Okay. That makes sense because a lot of us are being blocked. So let's look at the next card because this would be the environment and external circumstances. Seven of Ariel. Okay. Well, it's time to reevaluate what we've been investing in because our investments don't seem like they've worked out too well, huh? This is a Seven of Pentacles reverse. No more investments. Maybe you've burned through all your investments like all of us, like many of us that have been affected financially. A lot of people have been able to keep their jobs, but many of us suffered great loss because of this. Financial loss. Financial loss, but so many gains. So many gains. Okay, so this is the hopes and fears. This is the Nine of Pentacles, reverse. Hopes and fears is that you will not recover and you won't be able to do this on your own. And you know that's a fear. It appears to be a fear. And that's valid because the way it looks, it doesn't look like you will be, huh? But that, for example, if you lived in a place that was based on fear, based on non-empowerment, then that would be what somebody that was in control would want you to feel. Okay. It's up to us to say, I'm going to achieve my abundance no matter what. That's where this victory card comes in. When you realize what's happened and how that's manipulated you in some way, right? Manipulated your thoughts, manipulated your desires. I'm having trouble saying that word. Okay. All right, so let's look at the outcome. The outcome is the Four of Michael. This is good because this is the Four of Cups. The outcome is realizing what has been overlooked. Eyes open. Okay, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Being able to see through a veil. Being able to see what the truth is ahead of time. Being able to work on seeing through an illusion. Four of Cups upright is about a cup sitting in front of us and we can't see it. It could be the same mistake we keep making. It could be boredom. It could be boredom because we are never happy. It has something to do with us taking us away from our happiness, whether it's addiction, whether it's a partner that's doing something underhanded that we don't see because we choose not to see it. It's all of these things. So when this is reversed, as an outcome, it's saying, I'm not going to make the same mistakes. My eyes are going to be open now to whatever it was that I had to conquer here, whatever I didn't see before. Okay? So, if you need a private reading, I have them available. You can ask me anything. I'm going to get you a before I do that. Nope. They said go ahead and do this. We're going to get you energy oracle card. Because I was going to do a bit of a wrap up, but they said that this will wrap it up. Okay? I think it just feels like Capricorn or somebody you're dealing with, crosswatcher or whatever, is or whoever happens upon this video is experiencing a lot of frustration and feeling stuck and financial loss and a lack of empowerment and definitely a lack of love in their life and just questioning why. I think as a group we're doing this in different ways. Yeah, we are. Okay. Woman holding a heart. So let me read this to you. That's good. It's 44, which to me is an angel number. Okay. Any double numbers would be about balance anyway. 4 is 444 is like a Heaven's Gate thing too. Okay. Female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a heavy lovely heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotions or receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. And that would make sense because down here, the best outcome is to understand the lack of love. So coming from our heart space helps us to filter what's true and what's not. It's like if you learn to filter it through your heart, you also filter it. It's easier to filter it through your gut, and your gut will tell you. So you guys probably are in tune with your gut because you're more physical, right? You're an earth sign. So the card upright also indicates the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love interest or friend coming your way. So there may be somebody that's going to help you open your heart and see that there is love here on this planet. It's actually all around us, and maybe we don't have to protect ourselves so much. Because the foundation is being very protective. So you vet people. Remember I said you start to be able to see what you didn't see before, what you allowed in your life. And so some of that is taking your time to get to know somebody, taking your time to make sure that people are who they say they are. But if you start trusting your heart and your gut, your heart will tell you, that doesn't seem right. And you don't have to have all the proof. Just start trusting yourself, okay? There's a thing about trusting yourself that's important. Being able to see what you didn't see before. Because as you start trusting yourself, you'll probably tune in to times when you knew the truth, but you went ahead anyway and you said, ooh, I knew that was going to happen. Just don't put yourself through that. Even if you don't have just enough, don't second guess yourself. You know more than you think you know. Okay, so if you have any questions, like I said, you can always book a reading with me. I enjoy your comments. Appreciate you for being here with me because my journey is yours and yours is mine because we're connected. Okay, love you, Capricorn. Take care.